Hey YouTube, this is Beer Stud. Kind of gives you the face behind the hands. That's done some tool reviews and my toolbox tour. Today I'm just rambling on about, I want to say that like the younger generation or the ones that are just want to get in the automotive world to become a technician or a mechanic. I know the biggest questions that's always out there is, what brand of tool should I get? Again, I've used every tool brand from Armstrong Tools all the way down to Wright Tools and any others in between. They all have worked for me. I never had an issue out of them. My belief is it's my argument, my frustration that I have against a fastener. It's me that has that argument, not you, me. And it really doesn't really matter what tool brand you use. I mean, yeah, Armstrong, Proto Tool, SK, and Wright, yeah, they kind of service towards the industrial side or the industrial maintenance man type. But I've also used those to work on my old trucks. Even some of the town trucks that, the company that I work for. It works. Again, this is my personal belief. I know there's a lot of people that's going to dislike this. I'm not a Harbor Freight fan. I don't really go to Harbor Freight that much. But, to me, Harbor Freight, it's 30 minutes in one direction, 45 minutes to another direction. I mean, I only mainly get out of there is just tool organization stuff, some throwaway stuff that, hey, I'm not going to worry about. More likely it's like a screwdriver I lend to somebody that I'll never receive back, and I'm not going to cry. It's over and done with. Compared to if it was one of my other higher end tools. I'm not saying all Harbor Freight or Pittsburgh, as their tool brand is junk. I just personally don't like using them. It's just my opinion, again. Now, I've used the old style Made in America Craftsman. I still some of them going on 20 years old, and they still work like a champ. I haven't had any issues. I haven't broken any. I'll take that back. I did have, when I first bought one, I had a burr on the half-inch drive ratchet. The only thing I didn't like is when I turned it into the Sears store, instead of them handing me a new one, I had to fill out my name and address, and about a week or two it showed up at my front door. I didn't like that. Now Cobalt, I've broken one of their tools and took it right to Lowe's. Only thing they looked at is, yep, it's a Cobalt brand. Go back there and grab it, and we'll exchange it right hand in there. I didn't have to have a receipt. I did like that. But, now that, a lot of the tool brands that I liked back in the day are kind of going to the China or Taiwan. Now, I do know Stanley, Black & Decker, they bought out Craftsman. They said they plan on bringing them back to the United States. But, you know, until I figure out, or I have to wait and see, you know, where can you get them? How can I get them? Before I really get back to using Craftsman again, or buying Craftsman. Now, as you know, in my box, I have SK tools. I mean, they've been around for a while. I love them. I never had an issue out of their sockets, breaker bars, ratchets, wrenches in the past. But the only thing is now, I did order those online. I guess I have to go to where I got them online to get a replacement if one breaks. And it's kind of give and take, but I couldn't beat the price on them. They are great, but only time will tell. My Blackhawks, I bought those. Still never had an issue out of them. I did talk to a Mac dealer. Now he sat there, told me that if I ever had any issues out of these, he can warranty those out. Again, I have to wait and see if I ever break one. But I think these are going to last longer than me and my ex-wife's relationship. I think I'm probably going to die with this set. That's just my personal opinion. Now, I also use Snap-on tools. They come to my shop where I work. So far, now granted, I got to make payments. Kind of sucks, but if you really need a tool, you can't beat the you don't have to have excellent credit. You make weekly payments. And, my dealer basically told me is if I have a tool that fails, I can call him anytime and he'll have it there within reason or repaired at no issues, at no cost. And, again, I haven't broken any of them yet. Again, that's one of those things only time we could tell. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. The only thing I always say is use your tools safely. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt anybody else. Take care. Have a nice day. And have a safe one. Hit like. Hit subscribe. Put a comment down below. Take care, everybody.